Welcome to the live stream. True for YouTube, the 4K ambassador. Yes. Oh man, I don't really think y'all realize how blessed y'all are to have a motherfucker like me. Somebody that's going to take that dive head first into this bullshit and then is going to report back with the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, gamers. I don't have this luxury. There's not many people I can go to and get the truth. So many fag boys, undercover fag boys, people that make sure they don't say certain things because they don't want to piss off certain groups. I don't have this luxury, but y'all do. Oh man. All right, so we're gonna talk about this PlayStation 4 Pro, and yeah, you see the title. 100%. In every sense of the motherfucking word, you see the title. You see it. First of all, let me just talk about my last video. I'm going to need y'all to go watch that video. I'm going to need y'all to share that video, like that video, get that video to developers. The video got over 3,000 views so far, and it doesn't have over 1,000 likes. Why? That video is not about me. That video is about us. You understand? Did you watch the video? Did you listen to the video? That's about us as gamers. This is why shit doesn't fucking change. This is why the gaming industry is going to hell in a handbasket. Because you motherfuckers as a whole are weak. You motherfuckers sit around fighting this dumbass console war all day. Screenshotting tweets, sending and passing around different shit that fag boys say. Y'all can participate in this dumb shit all day, every day. But when it comes time to do something for us as gamers, you motherfuckers are MIA. Missing in action. Why? This is the shit that fucks me up, man. As a whole, you motherfuckers are weak. That's why these developers will continue to do what the fuck they do. Because when it's time to make a stand on some shit, you motherfuckers ain't nowhere to be found. But I bet if it was a motherfucking video about Cookie Face and the rest of these fucking fag boys, and I said share that, you motherfuckers would be sharing that shit like without me even having to ask. That shit'd be all over the goddamn internet. But when it comes time to stand up for us, you know what I mean, to try to force change and get what we want as gamers, you motherfuckers ain't nowhere to be found. That's because most of you motherfuckers don't play games. How can you? You too busy on the internet arguing about fucking console wars all fucking day. Talking about goddamn sales and shit like that. That's what you motherfuckers are busy doing. Oh, the PlayStation... The 4, it won worldwide. Oh, Xbox won. It won in the US. Who gives a fuck? We getting bullshit month in, month out. But that goes unscathed. Nobody talks about this shit. People are too caught up on fucking console wars. At the end of the day, is your fucking games turning out great? Fuck no. Shit underperforming, shit broke. Day one patches, 9 gigabytes. Like, what the fuck? They adding the rest of the game on day one. The game ain't dead. They adding the rest of it. Like, what the fuck? That shit is crazy. But no, too busy playing fucking console wars. All day. Every day. So when games continue to be fucked up, when we getting this weak-ass performance on this PlayStation Pro, when this shit continues to happen, blame your motherfucking selves. Go look in the mirror and point the finger at you. So I put up the video, my last video, was hoping that gamers would unite, but don't really seem like that's going to happen. You know, people too busy talking about console wars and fucking wishing on a star on some shit that ain't come out yet. Oh, Scorpio's going to be 4K native. The Scorpio's going to be the most powerful console. Why stop there? You might as well go ahead and say the PlayStation 5 is going to be the most powerful console. Why stop there? I mean, like, come on, man. All that shit is frivolous. Come on, man. That shit don't mean nothing. But that's enough of that. Let's talk about this PlayStation Pro. I'm going to go right off the bat. If you got a 1080p TV, leave a PlayStation Pro on the goddamn shelf. It ain't worth it. It damn near ain't worth it for if you got a 4K TV. Leave this shit on a shelf. Real talk. Real fucking talk. Now, the PlayStation 4 as a whole is a good console, you know, but we're talking about the Pro, which was supposed to bring some premium fucking gameplay into the market. This shit is half-assed, dog. Let's be 100% real. Why is it half-assed? Well, the developers so far put out half-assed patches. And you can hit the like button if that makes you feel better. I really don't give a fuck. Hit the motherfucking like button. Some of you motherfuckers hitting the dislike button. Some of you motherfuckers hitting the dislike button and you don't even have a motherfucking 4K TV. Shit, you probably don't got a Pro. But oh, you're talking about the big, bad, almighty Sony PlayStation 4. No, you're supposed to be sucking it off like the rest of these fucking fag boys. Well, I ain't going to do that. Because it ain't nothing to brag about. This shit is lukewarm. This Pro upgrade is minimum. It's a joke, if you ask me. It's a fucking joke. Why? And that's because the developers didn't put forth no type of effort whatsoever. All they did was bump up the resolution. That's it. Resolution is not the end-all be-all. Textures have to match the high resolution. If the textures are shit, the high resolution don't mean anything. For these games that I tried, all they did was bump up the resolution. They didn't touch nothing else in the fucking game. That's not going to work. Remember GTA 5 on PS3 and Xbox 360? Remember when you would go like real high up on a mountain and it had those disgusting, nasty ass grass textures that looked like fucking green slime that somebody threw up out their mouth? Remember how those textures look? Guess what? If you raise the resolution to 4K, those textures would still look like green slime that somebody threw up out their fucking mouth. Raising the resolution isn't going to make them shitty grass textures look better. That's the same problem we have now with this fucking PlayStation Pro. All they did was bump the fucking resolution. They talking about, oh, Battlefield 1 Pro patch is already there. Really? Where? I've been on Battlefield 1 and I don't see no fucking difference. I was expecting a bump in fucking texture quality, a bump in shadows. I was expecting that type of bump. I was expecting maybe to get the PC settings where you see the fucking mud sparkling off the fucking sun. When you see different objects sparkling off the sun like it does on PC. I was at least expecting that at 1080p. We got nothing. We got nothing. All day long, people like, hey, where's the Battlefield 1 patch at? People that already done played the game on the Pro. Battlefield talking about it's already there. What? Are you fucking kidding me? The frame rate don't seem to be no better, in my opinion. It seemed to be pretty much like the same. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling no. It's definitely not locked 60 frames. You know, the frame rate's already been up and down on Battlefield 1 on consoles. Now we got the Pro, and the frames are damn near still the same. Like, what the fuck? What was this console for, man? This console ain't bringing shit to the table right now. Nothing. I put on Last of Us. Oh my God. Going back to 30 frames per second. Who would do this? It's fucking terrible. And then it's 4K, but it really doesn't look that better. Why? Because it's still got the same old ass PS3 textures. They didn't do nothing with the textures. They didn't retexture the game to match the resolution. You need high quality textures to go along with the high resolution in order for it to actually look good. All they did was say, oh, okay, what is it? Last of Us is 1080p, 60 frames per second. Okay, so for the Pro, we'll just raise up the resolution and add HDR. Okay, well, that's it. We're done. Oh, day's work done already. Hey, we did that quick, didn't we? That's all they did. You need high quality textures to go with high resolution. They both go hand in hand. You need both. Texture quality is very important. Very important. I would say it's more important than the resolution. Like, this shit is crazy. Who is actually going to go back and play Last of Us at 30 frames per second when for the last year or the last time they played it, it was at 60? When you go back to 30 on The Last of Us, it is absolutely terrible. Like, to be playing the game at 60 frames per second and then drop it down to 30, it's terrible. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, I'm not playing this shit at 4K. I'm not. There's no way I'm gonna sit here and play this shit at 30 frames per second. No way. That shit is, oh my God, it's terrible. It's terrible. Fucking terrible. Then I checked out Uncharted 4. I guess it's a little bit cleaner. Like, it is like 1440p, right? But like, when you see, is it $400 fucking cleaner? You know, that's the fucking thing. That's the problem. Is it $400 worth it cleaner? No. Hell no. It's definitely sharper, right? It's definitely sharper. But is it worth the upgrade? No. Absolutely not. Now, if you ain't got a fucking PS4 at all and you planning on buying a PS4, then shit, you might as well just go with the Pro. You know what I mean? But if you went out, bought a 4K TV and traded in your PlayStation 4 for a Pro, come on, man, you might be disappointed. I know people don't like to admit when they got buyer's remorse, so they'll sit there and act like they love it. Oh, it's amazing. This looks great. No, it doesn't. Sony, you're competing with PC? That shit funny to me. Not even fucking close. You want to see what 4K really looks like? You want to see 4K with actual high quality textures, high quality effects? You only can do that on PC. That's it. That's the only place you can do it is on PC. These consoles, no. Sony, you're competing with PC? Are you fucking serious? With this shit? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You want to see real 4K? Get you a PC. Because the PlayStation Pro damn sure ain't the spot for it. It's not. It's not. All they're doing is raising the resolution and they're keeping the same console quality textures. I'm thinking like I'm thinking when I was like, yeah, Battlefield 1 getting a pro patch, I'm like, oh shit. Oh my God. We about to have like a PC-like experience on the console. You know what I mean? I'm thinking that they're going to at least, because Battlefield 1 is very optimized. You know what I mean? I was running that game at, because I don't own it on PC. I had the trial. I was running Battlefield 1 at 4K max settings, getting over 70 frames per second with a single 1080. So I'm thinking, you know, Battlefield 1 is very optimized. I'm thinking, damn, it's coming to PC. We're going to, PS4 Pro, we're going to at least get 1080p ultra settings, or at least high settings, you know what I mean, with some more added effects and a solid frame rate. We didn't get none of that. Basically, what we got is a fucking bump in resolution. Now, this guy, this dickhead right here, Poles Gaming, right before I blocked this dumb fucker, talking about Hard 8's just a pixel whore. What the fuck was the reason for the PS4 Pro in the first place, you dumb motherfucker? If you went out and got the PS4 Pro, it's obviously because you want the increase in fucking effects, resolution, and things like that. Correct, you stupid motherfucker? Get your dumb ass out of here, you dick sucker. Can't stand you fucking faggots. Oh, you bought a PlayStation Pro expecting an increase in performance and quality? Oh, how dare you? Isn't that how it was fucking marketed, you fucking asshole? Like, come on, man. Fucking dummy. Get your dumb ass out of here, cocksucker. Now, I'm thinking 1080p, 60 frames per second, an increase in texture quality and effects and things like that. That's what I was thinking when I heard Battlefield 1 Pro patch. Not all they did with Battlefield 1, all they did was increase the fucking resolution, dog. Like, and you can barely see that. They didn't increase it that high. They probably went as far as like 1440p. You know what I mean? They're not doing checkerboard rendering. This is not 1800p checkerboard rendering. Like, this is not what's going on with Battlefield 1. It's like all they did was upscale. It's like it went, what was it, 900p? I think it went from 900p maybe to 1080, and it's being upscaled. Like, the difference is so hard to fucking see, dog. Like, and that's it. That's all they did. They didn't do nothing with the textures. They didn't do nothing with the shadows or even the reflections like they got on PC. Like the reflections in the puddles. They didn't add none of those effects. And this is what I had in my brain. This is what I thought was going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I thought was going to happen, and it didn't. I'm highly disappointed in this PlayStation Pro, dog. Highly disappointed. Like, it's just like, yo, this shit is supposed to be double the power. Listen, if it's double the power of the regular PS4, how come we not seeing that? Think about that. It's double the power of the PS4. Double. How come we are not seeing that? I don't fucking get it. How come we are not seeing double the power? Or at least, okay, so it's double the power, right? So if Battlefield 1 was already running between like 45 and 60 frames at dynamic resolution, why isn't it not 1080p 60 locked with better fucking quality and shit like that? Like, where is all this, a whole another graphics card worth of power at? These pro patches right now, it's on some lazy shit. You know, I don't have Tomb Raider, so I ain't been able to, you know, test Tomb Raider, but I know Tomb Raider got a bunch of choices. Somebody did tell me that Tomb Raider at 60 looks disgusting. Like the texture quality is like damn near medium or low or something like that. I don't know. I haven't tested it out myself yet, but because I don't got the game, and I'm not buying fucking Tomb Raider. I beat Tomb Raider on Xbox One. It was cool. You know what I mean? I tried to play it again on PC, thinking that with the increased frame rates and resolution and all that, that it would be worth playing it again. I tried to play it again on PC, and I couldn't even finish it because I got bored to death. Like, the replayability for Tomb Raider, for me, is very low. So I couldn't even play it again on PC. So I damn sure know I ain't going to play it again on fucking PlayStation 4 Pro. So I'm not buying that shit. You know what I mean? If I happen to game share with somebody that got the game digitally, then maybe. But as far as me buying it, that's not happening. But if you got a 1080p TV, I don't think the Pro is worth it at all. I don't think it's worth it at all. They're using Shadow of Mordor to try to say, hey, 1080p owners, look, Shadow of Mordor? Really? It's old ass game. Old ass fucking game. Like, come on, man. I say don't do it. I say don't do it. Or I say, make sure if you buy a PlayStation Pro, make sure you buy it from somewhere where you can return it. Like, if you buy it from Best Buy or Walmart, you can return it after it's open. You buy it from GameStop, and once you open it, you're done. So make sure you buy that shit from like fucking Walmart or Best Buy or somewhere that has a return policy for a full refund if you want to go ahead and try it out. People need to start exercising that return policy, even with TVs. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you buy your TV from somewhere where you can return it if you don't like it. You know, start exercising that. The Last of Us on Pro, I pretty much talk about that, but it's nothing. All they did was up the resolution. It still has the same goddamn textures that it had on PS3. Also, you got to play at 30 frames per second. That is absolutely terrible, playing The Last of Us at 30 frames per second. Now, if it's a game that you always played at 30 frames per second, then it probably will be different. But after you've been playing Last of Us at 60 frames per second for the last, year or 2 years, and then you drop that shit down to 30, it's borderline unplayable. It's borderline unplayable. And even then, like I said, at 4K, it just looks like, yeah, okay, bumping resolution, but everything in the fucking world still looks low quality. You know, that game is old. That game came out in 2013, dog. Like, it ain't going to keep standing up to what's going on. You know, it's starting to show its age, I should say. And that 4K bump ain't helping. Ain't helping at all, in my motherfucking opinion. At the end of the day, this is my opinion. They're not using this power wisely. I think they are just doing whatever the fuck they just bumping the resolution. That's it. All they getting is, hey, make it 4K. That's Sony's only requirement. Like, just make, as long as the resolution is 4K, or if it's 1800p checkerboard rendering, or as long as it's 4K or checkerboard rendering is being used to push it to 4K, we don't care which step you take as long as we are able to say it's 4K. or checkerboard rendering. That's pretty much it. Y'all don't have to touch up the textures. Y'all don't have to do any of that to go along with the goddamn resolution bump. Just make that shit 4K so we can go ahead and keep throwing that word out there to the public. That's pretty much what the PlayStation Pro is right now. Yeah. I think now you can live stream at 1080p 60. So if you are a big live streamer, and you're only on consoles and you don't have like an Elgato or something like that, then I guess that would be a huge feature for you. You can take higher quality screenshots, 4K. Screenshots now. They updated Share Factory. You can make GIFs and all of that inside Share Factory. So, you know, some slight features here and there. But Infamous First Light is actually a game that actually looks good. HDR made that game look very good. Infamous First Light, it looked very good on an OG PS4. And it does look better on the PlayStation Pro because you can play with increased frame rate or you can play with higher resolution. So that game looks really good with HDR, man. HDR is the real, is the winner or the main factor when it comes to Infamous First Light. I'm quite sure Infamous Second Son probably looked just as good. But the way the blacks and the way the neon pop against the blacks with HDR on, it looks amazing. It looks great. Fucking great. That's the best HDR game out so far. Infamous First Light. I'm quite sure Second Son is the same. That right there, that's the best game. That's the best HDR game out so far. Like, that shit looks beautiful. And it looked beautiful on the regular PS4. But it looks better on the PS4 Pro. That game looks absolutely beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So, is it $400 beautiful for one game? Nah. But it looks good, man. Fuck. Infamous Second Son looks good. No, I'm listen. All right, so this is what people gotta understand. I'm on PlayStation right now for Battlefield 1. I was perfectly fine with Battlefield 1 on the regular PS4. The thing is that I thought that Battlefield 1, like, that's the main reason why I wanted a fucking Pro. Like, we already know I don't want to play Battlefield on PC, right? Because of I just don't want to play on I don't want to play at a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play at a disadvantage. So I got it on the consoles because I want to play on an even playing field, and the fun factor is higher for me on the motherfucking consoles. So I was already having a blast with Battlefield 1 on the OG PS4. It's just that what I was expecting with the Pro is not there, and that's why I am disappointed with the Pro. At the end of the day, it's still a fucking PS4. You know what I mean? It's still a great system, but we're just talking about the Pro. Is it worth the upgrade if you already have a PS4? That's the thing. No, I think it's not. Even if you got a goddamn 4K TV, I think it's not. As far as 4K streaming goes, your 4K TV should probably already do that. So that's not really a big deal. Like, I will never use Netflix on my console. When I watch Netflix, I just go right to the app. You know what I'm saying? Plus, that's one less piece of equipment using power, right? So why would I watch like Netflix from my PlayStation and when I can just turn that off and just watch it solely from the TV, you know? So that's there that go. Oh, it definitely would have been nice if they had a goddamn a Ultra Blu-ray player. That would have been nice. That's still salty. Yeah, the Pro has 4K streaming, but if you got a 4K TV, the TV already does 4K streaming. The Ultra Blu-ray player would have been nice, you know. And I'm quite sure if they would have added one, it would have been better than the one that's in the Xbox One S. But they didn't. It's not a deal breaker, but it damn sure would have been nice, and they should have put it in there. But, you know, I understand. According to Dark Cloud, they didn't put it in there because they didn't want to fuck up their sales of the standalone Blu-ray player they got coming out. That's probably going to be high as fuck. So they wanted to make sure they sell that shit, you know. But it would have been nice if they would have had the Ultra Blu-ray player. But they don't, so, you know. It sucks. Anyway, yeah, if y'all got any questions, go ahead and throw them at me. Got 27 dislikes from people that don't even got a Pro or 4K TV. I really don't care. The Pro is underwhelming right now. It could be better. The Pro could be a lot better. The power is supposed to be there. The Pro could be a lot better if the developers, like Skyrim at 4K on the Pro drops frames. Not a lot, but it drops frames. How is Skyrim not able to be 4K 30? Skyrim, a game from 2011, in an ugly-ass game. That game ugly as fuck. How is that game dropping frames? How? And then in 1080p, it still dropped frames. What? On the Pro, Skyrim drops frames at 1080p. Huh? Are you serious? If you look at the specs of the Pro, how is the Pro not crushing that fucking game, dog? You see what I'm saying? This is bullshit. But I'm wrong for feeling the way I feel. Come on, man. Now, when it comes to that, I would say it's probably, but most likely it's Bethesda's fault. You know, we already know they're when it comes to optimizing games, Bethesda is one of the worst. You know what I mean? They're like one of the few developers that's in the category for one of the best developers and the category for one of the worst when it comes to optimizing games. Like, they're in both categories to some people. To me, I don't think they're the best developers at all, in my opinion. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, god damn, how the fuck is fucking Skyrim struggling? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying with this Pro patch. The developers and Sony is not enforcing that they put out some quality shit. They just want the number to be 4K or whatever like that. So it's bullshit, dog. It's fucking bullshit. Even that fucking top-down cell phone racing game was dropping frames at 4K. That fucking game looked like something that you can get on a goddamn Play Store, Google Store, or some shit, and play on your damn phone. But on a Pro at 4K, it was dropping frames. Huh? How? Excuse me. How? That shit is crazy. That's why my last video is so important. That's why my last video, everybody needs to participate in my last video I put up earlier today. This is why gamers need to come together and try to force change. Look what the fuck they giving us. Come on, man. You can't tell me you got a fucking Pro today after you just had a PS4 and you was like, man, this is $400 well spent. Unless Tomb Raider is blowing your fucking socks off. Like I said, I ain't get a chance to fuck with Tomb Raider yet, but like shit is crazy, man. It's fucking crazy, dog. It's crazy. The Pro is very underwhelming right now. It's probably mainly due to the developers and shit, because I think there's more than enough power there. They need to target 1080p, 60 frames at high quality textures, at high settings, ultra settings. Or if a game can make it, do 1440p. That's what they need to do. That needs to be an option. If you want to make Sony happy by giving them that 4K number, even though it's some half-ass 4K, then cool, do that. But give us the option of 1080p 60 at high quality textures. and things like that. That's what the fuck we need. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what we need. Look at this dickhead. Hard 8 pussy is bleeding. Stop biting my shit, faggot. Why you want to sound like me? Stop biting my shit, cocksucker. Because his Sony cocksucking Pro is crap. He wants to unite gamers. Fuck you. Scorpio would destroy it all, period. Go suck a bag of Jap dicks. That sounds like a fucking Trump supporter. Stop biting my shit. Come up with your own shit, faggot. But anyway, I got a Trump block party going on right now, and it's lit. Go ahead. Here's your invite. I haven't tried out 2K17 yet. Actually, I was downloading the patch. It's 4K native 60, so I mean, I'm quite sure it's going to look good. I don't know if they did anything with the texture quality, like on PC, you can up the textures. So I don't know how it's going to look, but it already, I mean, 2K look cool anyway. You know what I'm saying? 2K look cool anyway before the 4K patch. So I'm quite sure that game ain't going to be affected. Quite sure it's going to look a lot more sharper, crispier. So, I'm quite sure that game ain't affected. But do anybody got any questions that might have not received a Pro yet or whatever like that? You got any questions about the PlayStation 4 Pro? Go ahead and shoot. Shoot, god damn it. It's funny that some of these Xbox dudes think that the Scorpio is going to come along and fucking save the day when the Scorpio is going to be facing the same problems. Fan, everybody on that fan noise. The fan noise sounds similar to I don't know. It's not loud, Not that I mean, when I play games, my TV be up, so it's not real. I don't really pay attention to fan noise and all that shit. Like, I've been on PC for so long. It's like you just used to that shit. You feel what I'm saying? It haven't seemed as loud as the OG PS4 with the fucking the shiny top, the shiny plastic cover. But I heard it at one point in time and shit like that, but it wasn't nothing that I care about. You know what I'm saying? Dark Cloud hyped everybody up. Dark Cloud works for Sony, man. He was doing his job. Does the Pro output 1440p and 2K? What? It's either 1080 or 4K as far as when you go to the display settings. Is the user face the UI, is it faster? Honestly, I didn't really feel like it was faster or nothing like that. Everything pretty much feels the same. Everything looks the same. I mean, now the UI is in 4K. You know what I'm saying? And is that native 4K? Is the UI in native 4K? Yeah, it's already been upscaled since I had been. I'm on a 4K TV, but I didn't really feel like it was like anything super fast or anything. The UI is the same. It didn't, you know what I'm saying? When you start up your PlayStation Pro, I didn't feel like, oh shit, I'm on a Pro. It felt like the same old PS4 to me. Didn't feel like it was no fucking difference. I didn't feel like, oh yeah, all right, I'm on a different console now. I didn't really feel like that. But it's the same UI and shit. Like, it looks a little bit more cleaner because the resolution is higher, but at the end of the day, it's the same goddamn UI. So I wouldn't really jump for joy for that. Hard 8, is the trade-in deal worth it? I don't think so, man. I really don't. I really don't think so. I think the OG PS4 is just fine to me. From the games I tested out, I really didn't see, like, I wasn't blown away. I wasn't like, holy shit. Oh, this, like, for real. I feel like I feel like I got a fucking regular PS4. Like, straight up. Especially because HDR is on PS4, the regular one. Now, maybe if they didn't put HDR on the OG PS4 and then you got on the Pro, maybe it would have been different. You know what I mean? But that's not the case. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare looks way better on the Pro. Does it now? Well, of course, you know I ain't got that, and I damn sure ain't getting it, so I can't test that myself. But, you know, of course, the games I don't got, they look so amazing. Oh, shit. They look so amazing. I'm getting the KS8000 this year. Life is good, man. Enjoy that, man. KS8000, good TV. You dig? Like I said, if you want to try out the PlayStation Pro, go to Best Buy, go to Walmart, go to Target, buy a PlayStation Pro, take it home, run through a few games. If you don't like it, take that motherfucker back and get a full refund. Y'all need to start exercising that return policy. We already know. I know it oh too well. Start exercising your return policy, man. If you got an OG PS4, keep that. Go to Best Buy, go to Target, go to Walmart, buy you a Pro, bring it home, test it out. If you like it, then sell your OG PS4. If you don't, return the Pro, get a full refund, and keep your OG PS4. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. In fact, I encourage you to do that. Don't take my word for it. This is my opinion on the PlayStation Pro. Your opinion could be different. Go buy it. Test it out for yourself. If you don't like it, return it. Get a full refund. Full refund. I got rid of my OG PS4 for the PlayStation Pro. So, and I got my PlayStation Pro from GameStop. So I actually don't have that luxury of getting a full refund. You know, I was going to take it back, but I was like, you know what? Let me see this shit for myself. People saying that the Battlefield 1 patch is there. It looks amazing, blah, blah, blah. All right, let me see it for myself. So unfortunately, I'm stuck with this goddamn PlayStation Pro. But I needed a PlayStation anyway to play Battlefield 1. But I was perfectly fine playing Battlefield 1 on the OG PS4 the way it is now. I got hyped because I thought that the Pro patch for Battlefield 1 was going to be a huge difference from the PS4, from the OG PS4. But that's just not the case. So I'm disappointed with that. You know what I mean? Clay, what comment did you make? I guess I didn't see it. GameStop return policy on brand new games. If you buy, consoles. If you buy a brand new console from GameStop, once you open it, you cannot return it for a refund. You can return it to exchange it, but you can't return it for a refund. But anywhere else you can. Walmart, Target, Best Buy. You go buy a PlayStation Pro, open that motherfucker, play it for a week, and take the bitch back and get a full refund. Yes, I did try Uncharted 4. It's a sharper looking game. Is it $400 sharper?, 'Sharper? No, not worth it. 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 Not worth it at all. Hey, Marlon. Hey, man. Hey. Yeah, the Pro the Pro comes with an HDMI 2.0 cable. Is there a difference between the Pro and the OG Battlefield one? I don't see it. Some people swear it is. I don't. Clay Hicks, I don't see your goddamn question. My bad. Type it again. Does the Pro improve PlayStation VR? I have no idea. I don't have a PlayStation VR, nor do I want one. Do I think Spider-Man better than Batman Arkham? I hope so. I don't know, but I would hope so. Is battery life on a controller better? I haven't tested that out. Depends on the cheap 4K TV. Should I switch from Xbox One to PS4 Pro? That's up to you, man. If you want to play, PlayStation got like what, 9 exclusives coming out between like January and February. Xbox don't got another exclusive in sight. They already shot their load. They shot their motherfucking load already. You know how they do. But I don't know, man. That's up to you, dog. Listen, like I said, this is my opinion. Y'all might love to exercise the return policy. Go to Best Buy, Target, Walmart, buy the Pro, test it out yourself. And if you don't like it, box that motherfucker up, take it back, and get a full refund. That will be your best bet than really listening to anybody. You know what I mean? That would be your fucking best bet. Real talk. Do I think the PlayStation 4 Pro will sell more than the Scorpio? Depends on how much the Scorpio costs. I haven't came across no HDCP issues. Yeah, Xbox One MPDs. Hooray. Who gives a fuck? I don't really care. Did they win worldwide? Did they do that yet? That would be impressive. Winning the NPDs when they fucking giving away Xboxes, I really don't give a fuck. The Pro is a disappointment because it's not a huge upgrade over what the fuck I just had. Fucking, they're giving away Xbox Ones, dog. Like, there's not a fucking Xbox One that you can't buy without getting a free game, a controller, gift card, or a sink and fucking a washer and dryer. Like, I don't like the deals is like crazy. The Xbox One deals are like they're bananas, dog. Like any casual person going into a fucking store to buy a goddamn console, once you see that Xbox One deal, and then you got the fucking clerk telling the person that there's really no difference between the Xbox One and the PS4, which way you think they're gonna go? They're giving them bitches away. They giving them the deals are crazy. Look at Dell. You get an Xbox One, Battlefield 1, Gears 4, and a controller for $250. What the fuck? I seen somebody else. They giving out gift cards with the Xbox One. Like, come on, man. You can't compete with that shit. Infamous First Light looks fucking great. It looks great. It looks a little bit better. It looked good on the regular PlayStation 4 with the HDR, but it looks better on the Pro. Not a lot better, but it looks better because you got that option to choose between frame rates or resolution. The thing that people don't understand with the Xbox One is has there ever been a time that the Xbox One won a MPD without being on sale? Think about that. Has the Xbox One ever won MPD at full price? Think about that. I don't think the Xbox One has ever won at full price. PlayStation did it countless times. Xbox One has to go on a dramatic sale, a fucking fire sale for that shit to fucking sell. But at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? Who cares? I saw the Xbox One on a dollar menu. Yo, stay away from them cheap ass TVs on Black Friday, dog. Somebody sent me a link today. They got like a 55-inch Philips or some dog shit at I think it's at Walmart, Best Buy for like 250, 55-inch. Stay away from them cheap ass 4K TVs on Black Friday, dog. You see a goddamn 55-inch 4K for $200. You don't want that shit. You do not want that. Do not do it to yourself. You hear me? Don't fucking do it to yourself. 55-inch 4K for $250. That's dog shit. That's 150% dog shit. Do not do it to yourself. No, I have never tried PlayStation VR. I really don't care to try it. The LG 49UH6100, dog shit. Stay away. Stay away. Last of Us is 4K at 30 and it's 1800p at 60, right? It still has them tired old fucking textures from last generation, so it really doesn't look that impressive. Resolution and high quality textures go together. All they did was bump up the resolution. They didn't do nothing with the textures. You can't do that. You can't have fucking 480p textures with 2160p resolution. Like, that shit doesn't go together. The difference between the OG PS4 and the Pro is pretty much the resolution and frame rates in some cases. But yeah, that's pretty much it. HDR is the real selling point, and you get those on both consoles. Yeah, that motherfucking 240 hertz Samsung is useless now. I know that joint was a beast back in its day, though. Do you think the pony commissioner will be damage controlling this? Jack got a long way before he be getting a Pro. He got to get a TV. He got to actually get a Pro. He got to get a TV. So we might not hear from Jack for a while when it comes to the Pro. Would it be smart to hold off on the Pro? I would. But like I said, just go ahead and exercise that return policy. Don't take my word for it, man. This is my opinion. Exercise that return policy. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. An 80-inch sharp Aquos. Is that good for the Pro? I don't really know much about the sharp Aquos 4K TV. I couldn't tell you. As far as I know, Best Buy Black Friday TV sales hasn't leaked yet or hasn't been released yet, so we don't know what Best Buy gonna have in store. All X-Fags shit they self when they saw the MPD. That shit makes them feel good inside. These people are, you gotta understand, these people are mentally retarded. Like, something is wrong with their brain. So when they see the MPDs, they actually get excited. Like, it makes their day. They're mentally retarded. You got to understand that. Like, normal folks see it, and then we was like, oh, all right, whatever. Whoa. Damn, how much did I make for it winning MPD? Not a goddamn thing. The KU6300 does have HDR, and it has a 10-bit panel. The only problem is that it doesn't have a wide color gamut, so your HDR experience will be limited when it comes to this KU6300. But it has a pretty decent picture, and it has great black uniformity. It's actually not a bad TV, but if you're looking for like a HDR experience, you're gonna need that. What TV you got now? I got a KS8000 60-inch. I did have the 55-inch, and then I had an OLED, and then I had a KS9000, and then I had a what was it? Oh, a KS8500. But I had went through a bunch of TVs in the last 2 weeks. I had the OLED, got rid of that, and now I settled on the KS8000 60-inch. You feel me? 351 people watching, 144 likes. Stop being lazy. The Battlefield 1 update is supposed to be already on the Pro. So that's what you got. If you got the Pro right now in 4K TV and you've been playing Battlefield 1, there's your update. Yeah, I know. Nothing there, right? James Taylor, that's what's up, player. Glad I could help. Yeah, Best Buy got some good deals going on TVs right now. You can get like the 60-inch KS8000 for like shit, $1,200, $1,100, something like that. Omega, what's good, man? What's happening? Yeah, OLED is terrible for gaming. That shit still got high input lag. No, the KS8500 is just the curved version of the KS8000. It gets a little bit brighter, and I think it handles motion a little bit better. But for the most part, they're pretty much the same TV. One is curved and one is not. Is PS4 Pro going to be a topic on Weapon Wheel? I don't know, man. I was thinking about quitting Weapon Wheel podcast. I might not do that shit no more. Because it's no fucking benefit for me. I don't like what do I get out of Weapon Wheel podcast? Not a goddamn thing. No money, no subs, no nothing. So I'll fuck am I there for? You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm starting to feel about the fucking Weapon Wheel podcast. The fuck am I there for? I ain't getting no perks from that shit. You know, other motherfuckers using that shit to get places, but it damn sure ain't rubbing off on me. So I don't know. I was thinking about quitting that shit. That's just real talk. I mean, when that white dude came in there, John and shit, you know what I'm saying? He put things into perspective for real. Like, at first you think motherfuckers be joking and shit, but then and after a while you see, nah, niggas ain't joking. Niggas dead ass serious when they tell you, when they ain't trying to look out. Niggas dead motherfucking serious, man. That shit ain't no joke no more. You know what I'm saying? John coming there, him and his podcast, he trying to help his people get to E3 and all that. Motherfuckers give review copies, spread them around, shit like that. Ain't none of that going on in the Weapon Wheel. It's every man for himself and that motherfucker. So it's like, what the fuck am I here for? I'm here making this shit popular and shit, got this shit popping. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. I'm one of the the most entertaining motherfuckers in that goddamn podcast. The fuck is Hard 8 getting out of that shit? Not a goddamn thing. You dig? So it's like, man, fuck that shit. That's how I've been feeling about that fucking Weapon Wheel podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's real though. Like, you know what I'm saying? The boy John is like, come on, man. This shit ain't funny no more. Like, at first it was funny, ha, ha, ha. This shit ain't even funny no more, man. Like, real talk. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't even funny no more. Like, all you can do is try. Like, that's all you can do. And motherfuckers ain't even trying to do that. Like, it's really not no big deal for me to go to E3. Like, whether I go or not, it's really not a big deal. It's a fucking video game convention. Like, it ain't the end-all, be-all. I ain't gonna lose no sleep over that shit. But the fact that motherfuckers ain't even trying, like, you ain't even gonna try? Oh, all right, cool. What the fuck am I here for? When you got other motherfuckers trying for they motherfucking people, we make that motherfucking podcast pop. We make that podcast pop. BG don't make that shit pop. Look at this new podcast. That shit ain't nowhere near Weapon Wheel podcast. That tell you right there who actually make that motherfucking podcast jump. So, you know, show some motherfucking love. Be appreciative of what motherfuckers help build with your motherfucking podcast. You dig? That's the shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You see what happened when you branched off on your own? Shit light. That motherfucking new podcast light. That thing ain't coming nowhere close to our podcast, Weapon Wheel. Why is that? Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, you know, Red only gonna bring motherfuckers in but so many goddamn times before niggas like, all right, I haven't seen her enough. I'm good. They gonna keep it moving. You dig? It's real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be saying around this joint, man. Motherfuckers selfish, dog. Everybody about themselves. Ain't nobody trying like help nobody do nothing. And that's cool at the end of the day. I mean, that's what motherfuckers want to do. But yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. You know, that dude John, he just came in there. He really, it wasn't his intentions, but he really exposed some shit. You know what I'm saying? He really exposed some shit, dog. Like, the fuck? Like, this shit ain't no joke no more. Like, that shit real, dog. Like, god damn. He really came in here and exposed some shit. Yeah, I get review copies. You know, we pass them around to whoever is more suitable for the game. And I'm trying to get my team to E3. Damn, you're doing all that for your squad, huh? We all look at BG. What the fuck you doing, nigga? Not a goddamn thing. Looking out for his motherfucking self. Looking out for his goddamn self. That's the fuck going on. Shit crazy, man. That's niggas though. You know what I'm saying? That's niggas for you. That's how black people usually are and shit. They all for self. They selfish. They ain't trying to extend the olive branch to any motherfucking body. Real talk. Most niggas ain't trying to extend that olive branch to anybody. It's all about, I'm gonna get myself. Nigga, I got my cell phone. Nigga, you get your cell phone. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, man. And that's true. The white community, all the white people, they stick together, man. They all stick together, man. Real talk. They all help each other out. They all in it together. One win, they all win. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. When it comes to the black community, they at each other's neck. Motherfuckers at each other's neck, man. So that's what it is, man. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Ain't really no thing. It's just that when that dude John came in there, that's some real rap. Like, that shit just funny. Like, damn. It make you really look. It make you really look like damn. The fuck is going? Why he doing what he doing for his folks, but motherfuckers ain't in position. Motherfuckers that's already in position ain't trying to do for nobody else. That's helping this motherfucking podcast be successful. We ain't getting nothing. They ain't getting nothing from that shit. Not a goddamn thing. Nothing. You dig? So it's like, it is what it is. I got 364 people in here right now by myself, 10 o'clock at night. You see what I'm saying? 361 people in here by myself right now at 10 o'clock at night. This damn near half of what Weapon Wheel podcasts get. You know what I'm saying? On a regular, this is half of what Weapon Wheel getting. I'm by myself. What Hard8 getting? Nothing. It is. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Oh, some people it's 11 o'clock, huh? Colin, it's late. It's late at night. I got this bitch rocking alone. You dig? Alone, by myself. So that tell you right there, what's up? Oh, man. It is what it is, man. But yeah, that's about it for this talk, man. I'm disappointed in the PlayStation Pro. I was expecting more. Definitely was expecting more out that Battlefield 1 patch. That joint it's like it's non-existent. Like anytime people that had already played Battlefield 1 on the Pro and they still asking where's the patch, that lets you know right there. Yo, that lets you know right there. You got people hitting me up. They already done played Battlefield 1 on the Pro. And they asking me like, hey, you heard anything about the patch? But the patch is already there. So that tells you right there that the Pro patch for Battlefield 1 is pretty much non-existent. Motherfuckers playing the game and they don't even see it. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man. Fuck. Shit, man. It's disappointing, man. Disappointing. The thing is, people be thinking like you want this type of shit to happen. Like you want to be disappointed. No, nobody wants to be fucking disappointed, man. We want to see greatness. You know what I mean? People still asking me about the Pro patch. Just 5 minutes ago. Hey, did you hear anything about the Pro patch for Battlefield 1? It's already there. According to the Battlefield Twitter, which is verified. The account is verified. They say the patch is already there. But people that's been playing the game all day still asking about it. What does that tell you? But some people would say, I ain't got a right to be disappointed right now. I ain't got a right to feel the way I feel. And this is why my last video is so important. But as you can see with the last video, over 3,000 views and less than 1,000 likes. So motherfuckers ain't even sharing the video. Hitting the like button shares the video. You know what I mean? And people not even sharing the video. And that video is not even about me. It's about us, the gamers. And they just look at it and they're like, yeah, well, I don't care. Fuck it. Like, y'all don't want change? One man can't force change. You know? I mean, Battlefield 1 on PC got aim assist. Battlefield 1 on PC never had aim assist. Who made the video about Battlefield 1 and hoping that it got aim assist? But now they do? Hey, I ain't taking credit, but who else made a video about hoping that Battlefield 1 got aim assist? Remember that video I made a few months back? Like, hey, can y'all please put aim assist in Battlefield 1? Because you got a lot of people on PC that enjoy using a controller. Now Battlefield 1 got aim assist on PC. It never had aim assist. So, hey, I ain't trying to say I took credit, but hey. So when we all come together, we can force change, man. That's why my last video was so important. You know, it seemed like the only thing they worrying about with this Pro is getting that 4K number, and they'll get it by any means necessary. But at the end of the day, we're suffering because textures look like shit, performance is down, all because they just want to hit that 4K number. And that's cool. If that's what y'all want to do, fine. But please give us the option to go the other way. 1080p 60 high settings, ultra settings. Give us that option too. You know what I mean? That's what the last video is about. And seems like people don't want to share it to get the word out there because, you know, whatever type of agenda they got towards me or towards the PlayStation brand, set all that shit aside. Because it ain't going to be much different with that fucking Xbox Scorpio. Microsoft is going to make sure their in-house games get the special treatment. They don't have a lot of those. But those multi-plats, it's going to be probably getting the same treatment that the Pro is getting right now. You know what I mean? So you should want to stand up for that shit right now, and hopefully we can force change, and then, you know, bam, we all win in the end. But you know, that's not the case. So it is what it is, man. Hey, all I can do is just make the video and put it out there. I can't make people do whatever the fuck I can't make people do nothing. You dig? I can just put the video out there. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. The Pro is a disappointment right now. At the end of the day, it's still a PlayStation 4, so it's still a good console under all of the bullshit. But what I was expecting to get with the Pro is just not there. So it's a disappointment, and it's not nothing to be on here bragging about right now. And that's the thing that that I'm trying to say. I'm not saying like it's trash or any. It's a PS4. It's still a PS4, so it's still a good console. But what I was expecting to get with the Pro is not there. So that's where the disappointment comes in at. That's where the title of the video comes in at. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, man, man. I thought we was going to get something great with Battlefield 1. Damn, man. Oh, well. It is what it is, man. Anyway, you know, this is what happens when you're an early adopter. So maybe leading on, you know, moving down the line, we'll get better Pro patches or games that are coming out that will support the Pro will turn out to be better. But this is just pretty much as of right now with the first batch, it's a disappointment. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hit the thumbs down. It would be nice if you could watch it before you hit the thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. If you ain't watched the last video I put up earlier today, go check it out. It's called Gamers Unite. You need to watch it. It ain't that long. You know, I'm quite sure you got 13 minutes or however long that shit is. It's less than 15 minutes. Go check it out. Understand where I'm coming from. And, you know, yeah. So, I'm out, man. It's your boy Hard8. I'm gone, man. Peace. Deuces. Sayonara. Adios. Yeah.